Welcome back. In this video, we're going to talk to you about our ADVWORX bags from Adventure Moto. We've just come back from travelling 9 weeks around Australia. We've done 15,984 Ks, and Ferg is just going to give us a little bit of a review on our ADVWORX bags that he carried on his Husky round Oz.
Okay, so we'll start with this right hand side with the 3 30-litre ADVWORX bags, 2 panniers and 1 duffel. On this side here, this is exactly what we carried and how we carried it. This is Joe's camelback, which normally is on her back, but on our transport sections I just strap it to the bike. Just show you how easy it is to put stuff on these ADVWORX bags. So I'll just lay everything out here. This fuel bag that we got from Adventure Moto as well, this is worth its weight in gold. We use that so many times on Joe's motorbike. This holds 5 litres to get her an extra 150k. Inside this bag was all our tools, which come in really handy for tightening chains, flat tyres. We carried some extra straps, hot water bottle, which come in really handy as we came back across New South Wales, because it is winter. There's a jump start kit, all that sort of stuff in that. Tools. I had 3 air cleaners. There's 2 of them. There was a 5-litre water container. There is 3 sets of tubes, which we used only one. We only had 1 flat tyre. There's extra, inside this. Let me have a look. I can't remember what's in this. I think it's a compressor. Yeah, there's rags, tow ropes, compressor, all in that bag as well. It's amazing what you can put in here. There's a tool bag. This has got all our tyre changing gear on it. So that is another, all that stuff that goes in there. As well as there's 2 lots of tools in here. There's a Husky tool kit and a B&W tool kit. So that's all in that one bag. Out the front, if Joe comes around here, we'll have a look. There's these little 5-litre ADV pockets that go in the front that can attach front and rear. You can put a double set in there if you want. Inside these bags we carried all our electrical stuff. So I had some couple of locks, all our electrical charging gear for our headsets, GoPros, iPads, a couple of head torches, a couple of extra straps again in there. Oh, this is handy. It's a fly net. There's 2 lots of fly nets in there for you to put over your head, so when you're out west you can get lots of flies. We had 4 charging packs as well in here, which we used to charge things when we were out of electricity, and we charge them during the day on our bikes, on our auxiliaries. And then there's also another hat for Joe. I'm wearing mine, so that all goes in that little bag. We'll spin around to the other side here. On the top I've got an Oxford backpack, which obviously I used to use that to put it on my back, but in transport sections I just strap it to the bike. So that was easily strapped. That in there's got, actually I'll just show you why we're in here. Have a look in this. Got some puffy jackets, which is handy for at night time. There's a chest harness for my GoPro. I've got a full medical kit. There's a laptop, an iPad, sorry, all the GoPro accessories, and a massage ball. Get very sore on these trips. So that's in that. That goes in that. That's also got a 3-litre water bladder in there as well, so you can use those. So when we're hiking, so that's coming really handy. In these side pockets, this is where all our clothes went. So this is exactly what we took on the trip. We had our summer gear that we travelled all over the top end with, which was pretty hot. It's like 30 degrees, 35 degrees. As we come down into the cooler climates, we got to Geraldton. Joe sent over all our winter gear to Geraldton, and we sent back all our summer gear back by Australia Post. Got it back home. Then we had both sets of gear, and in here is all our main clothes that we took on the whole trip. So there's some ADV, obviously, little bags that we can have. So Joe used to pick a couple of colours. I've also got an extra thick sleeping bag that used to keep us warm at night time. We've got 2 more bags So we had 2 bags each for the clothes. So that's what was in that bag. In the front, amazing what you can take on these trips. There's only about 50 kilos all up, I wouldn't mind telling you. And there's beanies and that. We had our rain gear, which we actually did use on our way back because it was not so much for the rain, but for the because it was a bit cool. We have all that in there, and we also had 2 sets of goggles. So there's 1 set there, the other set's been packed away, and that's just my cover for my tank bag. Also, alright, so that's it for the side panniers, the front bags. I'll get Joe to go through the bag at the back there that's got all our food and supplies.
So in here we just basically had our food. Our food varied. We started off with a lot of dry stuff. So the freeze-dried stuff that you get from your camping places. We moved on to packet pastas, and whenever I could we had fresh fruit, fresh vegetables and fresh meat. So it varied throughout the time. You'd stop and get some fresh meat at lunch when you stopped in, and I'd pack it into a little cooler bag inside. Fresh vegetables, you could get them to last 2 or 3 days in the cooler bag. You can mix that with your pasta packs. Lunches, we pretty well stick to like Vita-Weeks, and then you got your snacks, teas and coffees. I like to put everything into little bags, so it makes it easy to find. The handy old toilet paper there. We did flies and bugs. The wine. This is my little cooler bag. So the little cooler bag at times would have your meat, cold drinks. We use these guys. These are our pots that we would cook in. Inside there I have some pepper, some oil, Moroccan spices, garlic and chili. These are the things that we had left when we came home. A bit of corn. Again, 1 bag would be dinner stuff, 1 bag would be lunch stuff. Our fry pan and our plates. Little fry pan handles in there. So this is the handle for the fry pan. Our coffee cups. Coffee cups, wine cups, water cups. And then what we cooked with was the quick boil. So that's all the stuff that we had kept in there.
So it's amazing what we can put in. There's still a bit more stuff in there.
Yep. But they're great bags as well because they're blue inside. So when you go digging around in there, it makes it easy to see things.
Yeah. Also completely waterproof, watertight. Look at that, that's 15,000 or nearly 16,000 Ks. They've only been washed once when we were in Darwin when we did a service on the bikes. Other than that, that's how they've been through all the dirt, road, rain, Nullarbor, Savannah Way, everything we could throw at them, and they haven't got a mark on them. I wash them up, they'll look like new. Can't recommend them anymore. All right, well that's a wrap on all our gear that we took on my particular bike with the ADVWORX.
For 9 weeks we travelled and camped around Australia. We lived out of the ADVWORX bags. We had no issues on the trip over tar, dirt or wet weather. The bag stood up to the test. The ADVWORX bags were a great choice for us. They were reasonably priced with great quality. Thanks again to Adventure Moto.